So dear students, now let me solve the next example on surface integration. Okay, in the last class I had solved one example. Now let me solve another example on surface integration. And here the example is that we have to evaluate just a dot n cap ds, and a is given here, that is z I cap plus x j cap minus 3y square z k cap, and AC is the surface of the cylinder of x square plus y square is equal to 16, that you can see here the cylinder. Included the first octant between z is equal to 0 and z is equal to 5. So this is just z is equal to 0 plane and this is just z is equal to 5 plane. So the cylinder is, we have to take the surface S as the surface of the cylinder, but only on the first octant, and this is just included the first octant between z is equal to 0 and z is equal to 5 plane. So this is the surface actually, this is the surface, this is the surface. Okay. Now first let me find out the unit vector for this surface, because we have to use this n cap. So your first box would be what is the unit vector, and we have to take the surface as x square plus y square equal to 16. So let me take as the surface, equation of surface phi is equal to, we can take it as x square plus y square is equal to 16 minus 16 minus 16. Now how you can find n cap? N cap is nothing but, you know, grad phi divided by mod grad phi. So what is grad phi? So grad phi will be here just 2x I cap plus 2y j cap plus 2y j cap. Okay, so n cap will be grad phi divided by mod grad phi. So your first step for solving surface integration should be n cap, finding out of n cap. So n cap will be just 2x I cap plus 2y j cap divided by square root of 4x square plus 4y square, 4y square. Okay, so let me solve it further. So it will be n cap is equal to just 2x, you can take common 2 here, so 2 into x I cap plus y j cap. Now in the square root, if you take common 4, it will be just x square plus y square. Now what is x square plus y square? You can see from here that x square plus y square is equal to 16. So it will be just 16 into 4, that will be 64, and root 64 will be 8. So it will be just 8. Okay. Now this 2 and 8 will be cancelled out and it will be just 4. So in the denominator you will get just 4. So your unit vector will be, let me write down here the unit vector n cap. So your unit vector will be just xi plus yj divided by 4 Okay, so this is our unit vector. Now you have to decide on which plane you should take the projection. Okay, so here we have this surface, this is the surface of the cylinder. So you can see from here, you cannot take the projection of this surface element on xy plane. You cannot take the projection of xy plane. So you have the, or you cannot take the projection parallel to xy plane or parallel to xy plane here. So you have to take here, you have the only option is that you have to take the projection on this plane, and this is the xz plane. So your surface, this is your surface, and the unit vector of this surface is just along this direction, this is the direction, and actually this is not parallel to y axis, you should remember this is something like this. So let me suppose this is the n cap. Okay, this is the n cap, and this is the ds actually, ds, and we have to take the projection of ds on this surface. So this is nothing but, this is the xz plane, so it will be dx dz. Okay, so what will be your, and the unit vector along y cap, along y direction, this is this, so this will be j cap. So what will be your projection? So your projection of ds vector, you can see, you can write it like this, the projection of ds n cap, okay, along j cap, that means along this direction. So this is the xz plane, you can see the direction, the unit vector along xz plane, the direction of xz plane, this is the unit vector along xz plane. So you have to take, and your ds vector is along this direction, so you have to take the projection of ds along j. So it will be ds n cap dot j cap. So it will be ds n cap dot j cap, and that will be what? That will be just dx dz. So it will be dx dz. So what will be ds? So you can write here from here that your ds will be just dx dz divided by, you can take it a mod sign, so it will be just mod n cap j n dot j cap. You cannot projection on another plane. So if you want to take the projection on xy plane, then what is your unit vector of xy plane? Will be k cap. Unit vector of xy plane will be k cap. Now when you take n dot k, you will get 0. You can see from here no k cap is here. For the surface there is no k cap. So you cannot take the projection on xy plane, because if you take the projection on xy plane, then what will be your formula? You can see from here instead of this diagram. If you cannot visualize from the diagram that on which surface you should take the projection, then you can easily decide from this expression. Because if you want to take the projection on xy plane, then what will be your formula? Your formula will be just dx dy divided by mod n dot k. And if you find out mod n dot k from here, so n dot k will be 0, because here is no k cap. So when n dot k is equal to 0, you cannot solve the integration by using this ds. But if you want to take the projection along for I cap, if you want to take n dot I, that is on x yz plane, if you want to take the projection on yz plane, then you can take. That will be ds will be what? dy dz divided by mod n dot I cap. So you can take this projection. You can, instead of this, I have taken the projection on xz plane, because from figure it is obvious that we can take the projection on this plane, xz plane. But if you want to take the projection on a yz plane, then you can also take. You can see from here ds is equal to dy dz by n dot y, and n dot I is not equal to 0, because n dot I you can see x by 4. So you can take if you want, but the problem will be more complicated. The solution will be more complicated if you take this. Okay, but instead of this, we want to take the projection on xz plane instead of yz plane. Okay, so because yz plane is inside this, so if you want to take, you can, but this will be more complicated. The problem will be more complicated for you, so you don't need to do this. Okay, but you can solve the problems if you don't visualize from the figure, then on which surface you should take the projection, then you can just check the all three. Okay, so for which surface n dot k or n dot I or n dot j will be 0, then on that surface you cannot take the projection. But it is better if you visualize the picture diagram. Okay, so that will be better for you. You can easily solve. So this is our ds. Now what we have to find out? We have to find out just a dot n cap ds. We have to find out surface integration a dot n cap ds. So that means this is a dot n cap, and this will be dx dy, sorry, dx dz divided by mod n dot j. Now what is mod n dot j? You can find from here that n dot j is very simple. N dot j is just y by 4. You can see from this expression n dot j is y by 4. So you can put here just y by 4. And what is a dot n cap? So let me find out a dot n cap also. Then I will put all the values. So what is a dot n cap? So a dot n cap is just this expression. This is a, that is zi plus xj minus 3y square zk dot, you have xi plus yj divided by 4. So you will get just this is xz by 4, and then it will be for j cap, it will be just xy. So xz plus xy by 4, this is your A dot n cap, this is your A dot n cap, xz plus xy. Okay, that will be your A dot n cap. Now we have to put here, okay, this A dot n, and then you will get just surface integration A dot n cap with xz plus xy divided by 4, and what is dx dz, and then n dot j is just y by 4, just y by 4. So this 4 will be cancelled out. So you will get from here that surface integration xz plus xy, xz plus xy, xz plus xy divided by y into dx dz. So you have to solve this integration. Okay, just you have to solve this integration, xz plus xy divided by y into dx dz. Okay, so now you have to, this is just a double integration, this is very simple, this is just a double integration. So now how you can solve this, let me tell you. So now this is your surface integration xz plus xy, okay, divided by y square, okay, and dx dz. Now what you have to do, you have to just put the value of y from here, from this expression, that is from x square plus y square is equal to 16. So you have to put the value of y. This is not y square, this is just y, sorry. So what you will get from here, so it will be just surface integration xz by y. So this is xz by y plus this will be xy by y, that means x dx dz. So you have to just eliminate this y because here is no y, this is dx dz on xz plane. So you can put from here, from this expression you can see that y is equal to root over 16 minus x square. So you can put over here. So your integration will be converted into this kinds, that is xz divided by root 16 minus x square plus x into dx dz. Okay, so now you have to take the limit of x and z. So now you can find from here that your z will be vary from 0 to 5 and x will be vary from here to here. And what is this point? Can you tell me what is this point? So this is just xy plane. So x will vary from 0 to this point, and this point will be just 4 because x square plus y square is equal to 16. Okay, so it will be just, you can find from here that x here, that your y will be 0, here y will be 0. So at this point from here, if you want to vary, actually this dx dz, this, your projection is on xz plane, so you have to cover this plane. Okay, so understand better. So this plane you have to just run this dx dz on this plane. So you have to cover by using the limit whole of this plane. So this dx dz can run from z is equal to 0 to here, z is equal to 0 to 5, and x is equal to 0 to 4. So if this dx dz will vary from x is equal to 0 to here, and here x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0, but at this point what will be your, so you have x square plus y square is equal to 16. Okay, now when y is equal to 0, you have x square is equal to 16, so your x will be just 4. So at this point you are just going along x axis, so your y will be 0 obviously, that's why I have put here 0. So your y is 0, so x square will be 16 and x will be 4. So x will vary from 0 to 4. This point is actually 4. Okay, 4, 0 point. This is on xy plane actually. This is 4, 0. and along this direction the only variable is z, and z is varies from 0 to 5, 0 to 5. So dx dz, if you vary this, if you run this dx dz from 0 to 4 and 0 to 6, then you can cover the whole of the plane of xz plane, whole plane of, you can cover the whole plane, that is xz plane. So you have to take the limit of x. The limit of x will be just 0 to 4, and the limit of z will be just 0 to 5, 0 to 5. So this is how you can solve this integration. Okay. Now you have to just first you can integrate this function with respect to x, then with respect to z, or you can first integrate with respect to z, then with respect to x, because these are just constant. So it does not matter in which integration you want to do first. So it is no matter. Okay. So now let me solve this integration. This is now just a double integration. So now let me solve this. Okay, so let me first solve for x. We can solve first for x, obviously. So, or you can solve z also, for z also first. So let me first for z, okay, it will be better. So it will be integration x is equal to 0 to 4, and this will be just xz dz divided by root 16 minus x square plus x dz. So you have to just integrate this from 0 to 5, and this also from 0 to 5, and then you have to integrate with respect to x. So what you will get? So from here you will get, this will be just x is equal to 0 to 4, and this will be z square upon 2. Z dz means z square upon 2. So z square upon 2 means you will have just 0 to 5 z square upon 2, and there will be x divided by this will be as constant, this will be act as constant, plus this x will also be treated as constant, and integration dz means z, that will be 5. Okay, and this will be dx. So again the z square by 2 will be 25 by 2. Okay, so you can put as constant, that is 25 by 2, and you have to integrate with respect to x. So it will be just 0 to 4 x dx divided by 16 minus x square. Okay, plus for this you have 5x, so integration 0 to 4 we have just 5x dx. And you have to, this is the for integration for x. Okay, so you can easily solve this. So you can take this 16 minus x square as t or t square. So if you put just root 16 minus x square, 16 minus x square is equal to t square. Okay, then you can solve this integration, and this is just a definite integration, you can solve easily. So here you can see that it will be minus 2x dx is equal to 2t dt. So this 2 will be cancelled out, and it will be just x dx is equal to minus t dt. Okay, so now let me give you the complete solution. So it will be just equal to 25 divided by 2, and then this integration will be just, you can put a minus sign over here. Okay, because this will be converted into t, so it will be just t dt divided by this is also t, root over 16 minus x square is t square, so this will also be t. Okay, and plus 5 into this will be x square by 2, and the limit will be 0 to 4 but you have to convert this limit for t. So when x is equal to 0, you can see t will be 4, okay, and when x will be 4, then t will be 0, 4 to 0. So this negative sign will be nullified, so it will be just 25 by 2 into integration 0 to 4. We can take this integration and you can change the limit, so it will be dt plus 5 into, this will be 4 square by 2, that means 16 by 2, okay, and this will be just 4, 0 to 4 dt means 4, so it will be just 25 by 2 into 4 plus it will be 5 into 8, so 2 2, so it will be 50 plus 40, so it will be 90. So this will be your answer to the problem. Okay, so this is how you can solve stepwise. So first you have to find out n cap, then you have to find out the projection, on which plane you have to take projection, then you have to find a dot n cap, then you have to put all the values in the integration, then you have to just